Hello, my name's Stephen. Welcome to a short video on physical activity at home aimed at those just starting out getting active. First thing we're going to do is a little bit of a check that we're all set to go with the exercises. So I want to make sure we're wearing some light clothing, footwear, trainers rather than bare feet, or something on your feet. I'm not going to use very much today, but I have just got something to add a bit of resistance, so a bit of weight. And with that, all I've done is fill up some bottles with water to add a bit of weight to some of the exercises we're going to do. We're going to come forward in the chair. We're going to try and do them standing up. For anybody who doesn't want to, you can start off seated and build up to standing, but for today I'm going to demonstrate them all in standing. So I'm up out of the chair. We're going to do a little bit of a posture check. That's always good to make sure we're stood nice and tall when we're doing the exercises. We're going to do a very short warm-up, which is just going to involve marching out. And during the warm-up, it should feel like you're gradually getting a little warmer. And we're just going to do a short warm today, about 30 seconds of marching. And then we're going to do a bit of an arm march. That's just marching the arms, getting the upper body moving. And then a little bit of mobility, and all we're going to do there is 4 shoulder raises. We're just going to lift those shoulders up towards our ears and back down again. And then some shoulder rolls. We're going to bring our shoulders up and round. Again, 4 of those. And we're just going to finish off our warm-up with marching out the arms and legs. And just making the movement slightly bigger. Again, we're looking for about 30 seconds of this. And then we're going to move on to our 5 exercises. We're going to do 5 key exercises today to get us into activity, all based at home, so you can do them all in the same room without going anywhere, and they're going to really help benefit your fitness if you can build these into your daily routine. The first exercise we're going to do is some squats. So we're going to take our feet quite wide apart, about shoulder width apart, and then we're going to just bend the knees and straighten. And in our first session, we're going to aim to do 15 of these. Very good leg strength exercise. So the first set of 15 we're going to do without anything, and then when we go into the second set, we're going to use some of the household items if you want to work yourself a little bit harder. So if you feel you want to make the next set of 15 a bit more of a challenge, you can hold something in your hands, and then you take your feet wide again, start shoulder width apart, and just by adding that resistance, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. Another idea would be to put some weight into a shopping bag or a backpack. Again, that's going to help to increase the resistance, make it a bit more difficult. It wants to feel, when you're doing these exercises, that there's a certain challenge to them. We want to be able to get through the 15, but it doesn't want to feel like we could keep doing them for a long time. So you might need to have some weight to create that challenge. Well done. Excellent. So I'm just going to put those down there. Our next exercise is for our upper body. So this is an all over workout we're going to do. And I'm just going to go over to the wall. We're going to do a wall press. So this is working all of your muscles in your upper body. We're going to take our feet shoulder width apart. We're going to take our hands shoulder width apart as well. And we're going to do a wall press. We're going to bring ourselves down towards the wall and press back up again. So any patch of wall that you can find to do the wall press, and again we're going to aim for 15, and then we're going to do another set of 15 after a short rest. Progression for this, some of you may feel that in the future you might be able to do press-ups on the floor. What I'd say is do a few practices against the wall to build up some strength before you start trying to do floor work with your press-ups, particularly if you've not done them for a long time or you're new to exercise. Best to build up gradually. You should be able to feel that through your arms and shoulders. Nothing should be uncomfortable as we do it, so if anything's uncomfortable, we'd leave that exercise. You should feel the muscles working as you're doing those. And then we just have, between these, short 10 or 15 second rest, opportunity just to catch your breath. And then we're going to take our hands apart again, feet shoulder width apart, and performing that press against the wall. So we're just pressing against that wall. Maintaining good posture when we're doing that. You should be able to feel it's just across your chest and arms. Upper body exercises are going to help it, make it more easy for you to do things around the house. And anything that might involve lifting is going to help benefit. Okay, well done. So that's our first upper body exercise. We're just going to go back to the chair now. Our next one is going to be the sit to stand. So all we need for that is a chair. We can have a sit down for a moment in between those exercises. We're going to come forward in the chair. So the sit to stand is just coming in and out of the chair. So you might need to use your arms to push to come out. Ideally, if you can use your leg muscles to come up, that's fantastic. And again, we're going to look for 15 of those. So easy numbers to remember. Always 2 lots of 15 as we're getting going with our exercises. So we're forward in the chair and we're just coming up and back down. And we're going to keep that movement nice and constant as we go through those 15. And things we're looking for is that we can always keep talking as we're doing the exercises, so we're not getting so out of breath that we're unable to talk. So you can slow it down a little bit if you need to. And we might be building up to 15 for some of us, so if you're starting to feel a bit tired after 5 or 10, that's fine. Build up to 15 as you do these exercises. And we should start to feel this through our legs. Fantastic leg exercise. Helps for getting in and out of chairs, moving around. And also you'll feel that you're getting a little bit warmer and your breathing's increasing and your circulation as well. So an all-round really good exercise to do. And then we'll just have a seat. Okay, doing really well with those. Before we go into the second set, you could add, again, a little bit of resistance if you wanted to, either with a backpack or some hand weights. Those who want to challenge it a little bit more. So that would just be coming up. So for our second set, holding weights is optional. But if you want to challenge yourself a bit more, you can do. An alternative to these bottles would be something like tin cans. Anything that is a weight that you can hold comfortably. These are particularly good because you can put your fingers through them, so they're nice and easy to grip hold of. And again, we're looking for 15 of those, nice and controlled as we're doing those exercises, coming in and out of the chair. It's best to use this sort of chair if you've got it rather than a sofa or settee. It's much more difficult to get out and these are safer. If you did feel unsteady, you could have a table or a chair in front of you as well, just to give you a little bit more support. And again, the idea is you challenge yourself, so you go at your own speed and your own pace a little bit. And one more. Excellent. And then we'll sit back down again. Okay. Doing fantastic with these. We're going to move on next to an arm exercise. We're going to come up out of the chair. Again, I'm going to use these bottles of water and we're just going to do an arm curl. So another one for our upper body. And what we've done today is we've just varied it. So we've done one exercise for our legs and then one for our upper body. So we're going for 15 on each arm. And that's a good tip when we're first getting into exercise, is if you do one exercise for your legs and then do one for your arms, it just gives that other muscle group a little bit of time to recover. That means we can do a little bit more and keep going. So this is the arm curl. This is another one where we might use something else. You might want a little bit more weight in there, so you could hold a bigger bottle. Excellent. So when we've got through 15 on each arm, we'll have that short breather, a little bit of recovery time, and then we'll go again. So you're keeping your elbow tucked in and bringing your hand up to your shoulder. keeping your breathing nice and regular so you're not holding your breath when you're doing any of these exercises. And we're standing up nice and tall, so if you pull your tummies in a little bit when you're doing this, it'll just help to pull and work the abdominal muscles, so your tummy muscles as you're doing things. Excellent, so we've done the arm curls. That's going to help with any strength around the house. Okay, we'll put that one down now. And then moving on, the final exercise that we're going to do is the step up. So what you might want to use is the bottom step of your stairs, or a step going in or out of the house. Okay, so I'm just going to put this one down here just so that I stay in the room. So what you do is, if you use the bottom stair, you maybe would hold the banisters to go up and down. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just 15 steps up and down. And with this one, it's very much about you going at your own pace, so don't rush through these. It's better to do them nice and controlled and a steady, controlled pace. As we're just getting into exercise, we're not going to do that many steps. We're only doing 15, which is the equivalent of, a flight of stairs just over that. What I'd suggest is trying to build that up. I'd also recommend just doing the single step at the bottom if you're using your stairs rather than going up flights of stairs. It's just safer if you're holding the banisters or just going up and down the bottom step. So when we've done a good 15 or so of those, we'll have that short rest again, opportunity to just take a deep breath, and then we'll do that step up again. So we're up and down. And the step up is going to help with our fitness and our leg strength again. So all the exercises we've done today can be repeated. Good idea to do them at least twice a week, a little bit more, but it's all going to be on top of what you already do, so that's fantastic that you're doing that increase in activity. It will really benefit your health, and it can all be done within the house, within one room. Okay, well done. Just going to put that to the side now. So you might want to come from your stair back into the room, and then we're just going to finish with a little bit of a cool down. So we'll have a short march out, a couple of deep breaths as we're doing that. And then just important that we do 2 stretches. So the stretches we're going to do today, one for your shoulders. We're going to take our hand to our head, walk our hands down, and just hold that stretch for 15 to 20 seconds. So that's your shoulder stretch, really important to help our flexibility. And then we're going to do the same with the other arm. And again, just holding that stretch and relax. And then the leg stretch we're going to do for the hamstring. We're going to put one leg out to the front, hands on that bent leg. We're going to come up tall and lean forward and just feel a stretch down the back of our straight leg. And again, our stretches in the cool down are between 15 to 20 seconds. So it's good to do these stretches. It'll help our recovery and increase our flexibility, which is important. And then we'll finish on the other leg. So we're up tall and leaning forward. And then back up. Have a short march out. Everything is shake out. That's good. You've done really well today. So well done. You've completed the workout there. So maybe have a go at this again, once or twice a week, or whenever you feel you've got a bit of spare time. Replay some of the exercises. Try and build them into your daily routine. And well done.